Well, hello, everybody. It's Mike here. I just want to welcome you back to Mr. Cast Iron and Weekends with Cast Iron. And, boy, we got a nice guest today. I've been looking forward to interviewing this fella. He's Mark with Never Say Never BBQ. And so we're going to pick at Mark's brain a little bit today. I've been watching many of his videos, and I really like the recipes he does and the different things he does. But anyway, let me quit rambling on here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull Mark in here. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, guys. How's everybody?
All right, man. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Mike, Mrs. Cast Iron?
Yeah, I got her in here with us today, so
yeah.
We
hit him in the head, keep him in the
I seen that. I got to see that.
She tries to keep me in line any way she can, you know. So, but anyway, it's good to have you, man. I'm glad you was able to get on with us, and you know, we're just going to try to pick your brain a little bit about a few things. Looks like Craig from Behind the Garage Barbecues in the house with us. Can you see the comments?
I can't.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Okay, up in the top right-hand corner, can you see the word comment? You can click on that.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, you should be able to see some comments pop up there in the chat room. So,
hello, Craig.
Yeah, he says, hey, Mark, got that fist bump on there. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, we're going to have some people jumping on here shortly. So we'll just go ahead and kind of get started. There's Jeff of Tennessee Buck Outdoors. Good to see you with us, brother. I'm going to have him on, gosh, I forget, somewhere around February the 20th or something. I think we've agreed on. I guess I need to pull my calendar up here. I do that every show just about and not know exactly when. Yeah, Jeff's going to be the 21st, I think, February the 21st, I believe. So, but anyway, hey, I got a couple questions I want to hit you real quick and just kind of pick your brain. But what made you decide to start a YouTube channel?
Oh, absolutely. Always been cooking, and we kind of got stuck at home there with the virus and everything, and we didn't get to go on vacation, and we were cooking and thinking about buying a new grill, and we kind of talked about just doing a review on the grill, and we did the review and we enjoyed that so much we put it out there, and I said, you know, hey, let's put some cooking videos out there with it, and kind of just been running with it ever since. Been a lot of fun.
Yeah, Prep for it's in the house. Says, hey, Mr. Cast Iron, never say never. Well, good to have you with us. Looks like little Eric's with us, and
little Eric.
Yeah, Brandon with Taylor's Fire and Smoke. See him. Yeah, Brandon's got some cool videos too. He did I think one of his most popular video is like a dressing video, and man, I tell you what, that looked good. I'm gonna try that sometime. So. But anyway, we'll get back to this. I just so you basically just started since all this pandemic and everything went on, huh?
Yeah, June, July, we kind of got rolling in it, and just kind of really enjoyed it. Boy, I tell you can meet a ton of people through this.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I'm gonna try to pull your channel up here real quick and take a look at some stuff, see what we've got. There's your channel. So it looks like you got 113 subscribers right now. So we're going to try to help you boost that up a little bit. But
I appreciate that.
I'm going to run into your about section here. And yeah, it shows you joined July the 23rd. And so that's cool. Got your email in there. You know, a lot of people don't realize how important this about section is, but it's really important. You know, people can learn a lot. That's the first thing when I see someone that has commented on one of my videos. First thing I do, if I know, you know, if it's not some of my normal group, the people that I know are subscribed, all of our community that we're constantly in contact with and commenting on each other's videos. But if it's someone that I have never, you know, communicated with before, that's the very first thing I do. And just to say real quick, one thing I do on my live videos right here is I leave the chat section up. So once this video renders after we're done with, you know, our interview, then YouTube will take about 24 hours or so to render this video. And then the live chat will come back up on that on that video. So if you had some people in here that you knew you weren't subscribed to, you can always go back through the live chat and find their channel name and go check out their channel. But what I was going to say about my videos, once I see someone has that I know has not subscribed, I immediately go to their channel, and the first thing I do is go into their about section, and I see what they've written in the about section, see roughly when they started, and then I go to their videos and I look at some of their videos, and then I try to find what's their most popular video. So I'm going to do that real quick on yours. As you can see with the red line under here, this is tattletaling on me. It tells how many videos I've watched of yours. And I've watched quite a few of them, actually. So, guys in the chat room, if you've not been over to Mark's channel, I left the link in the chat room there at the very top. So be sure and go over and check out his channel after this show. And go over and check him out and check his videos out. And, give him a like and a subscribe, leave him a comment and everything. So your Gorilla Grill Silverback AT review, that was your most viewed video 5 months ago, and you got 1,400 views.
It's been the most popular. There's a lot of people out there looking for grills, and that wasn't a grill you could walk into the grocery store and look at or anything, or department's big box store. They were out of Holland, Michigan, and I thought, well, if I get that, maybe I can do some reviews to let people know they got a good product. So it's been a solid smoker for me. Yeah.
Is that primarily what you use?
That yeah, primarily that. Probably my favorite's an offset smoker, which right now I don't have one for moving, but yeah, it's primarily what I'm using. I just did I do like to cook on the flat topper a lot. Just started doing a video on there, so I'm gonna do a few more. I'm a fan of the Blackstone, so be doing some of those, and the Weber kettle. So I'm building a new cart for one of those. I'll be getting that fired up. So
yeah,
some videos coming.
Yeah, I think your latest video was an onion burger on the Blackstone.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Yeah. So I don't have a Blackstone. Teresa keeps saying, "Oh, you ought to get you one or whatever," but I got so much stuff I don't have room for everything right now, and I got a nephew that's got a Blackstone, so I guess if I need it, I can go borrow his or whatever. But yeah. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get back out of that real quick and come back into our show here and just kind of ask you a few more questions. What was one of the hardest videos you had making?
There was a chicken bacon ranch on there. I don't know if you get a chance to watch that, and it actually has pounded out flattened chicken and then ham, and of course the ham and cheese and everything, and you roll that up and it's wrapped in bacon, and just getting that to where it didn't leak out the ends. It's like a loaf looking, and it was fantastic, but had a few failures on that one, but it was fun once I got it down and was able to get the video out for people to make it. That one was probably the toughest one, but best tasting.
Yeah, you can't I don't think you can ever go wrong with chicken bacon and ranch anything,
Bacon and ranch. Yeah.
I made a chicken bacon and ranch quesadilla one time, and I love chicken bacon ranch pizzas and
mac and cheese.
Well, I had never had chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, oh, it's so good.
You're giving me a recipe idea here to make now.
Yeah, it's you get the cast iron. Matter of fact, we make it in the cast iron skillet there. My wife's grandma used to do everything in a cast iron skillet, and she did that in the oven, and it was just phenomenal.
Yeah. How'd you get started cooking?
Just always did. Parents were divorced when I was young. Mom worked, so I was home, and whatever was in the fridge, you just started inventing pretty early, and just enjoyed it ever since. I was always creating something.
Yeah, so you're like me. Your belly demanded it, huh?
That's right. I'm an eater. I seen Craig on there just asked a little bit ago, how many pounds of bacon do I eat a week on there or something?
Yeah, I got a question about that. Matter of fact,
because there's always bacon and it's piled up and it's laying around. I do try to lay off it a lot of days during the week, but I am a big fan of the bacon.
Yeah, we got looks like Stephen and Jacqueline cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline's in the house. Bud's Backyard. I don't think I've had Bud's Backyard in here, awesome. But anyway, good to see you. Glad to have you. Charlie
backyard.
Pickles is in the house with us. Old Pickles popped in, so good to see you, bro. But I got to ask you, and as a matter of fact, I think probably one of the first videos that you drew me in on, you talked about BACON.
Bacon. Yeah, I know. That's in a lot of it. Was even in the last onion burger I just did.
Yeah.
Which I said doesn't really come on that burger, but we was going to put it on there.
Gonna add a little BACON to it.
Yeah, because there was like 3 or 4 or 5 videos in a row where everything was wrapped in bacon. I just it was so good.
Yeah, I've got Misty, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen in with us. Karen's with us in the kitchen with Karen. So good to have y'all with us in the house. But, you know, you and I were talking a little bit off screen before we really get into some of these questions.
Absolutely.
And I've had something on my mind for a good little while. I've been kind of debating on whether to doing some technical things on the channel too. I mean, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know a little bit about analytics and different things like that. But you asked me a YouTube question. Would you care to share that with the audience?
Sure. You know, I had, I think I was telling him Patty Joe had done a video for me on the Cajun seasoning. And after he did the video, I had a big lump of subscribers. And of course I go in, I want to make sure that I go back and subscribe to their channels. And, but when I get lumps like that, 5, 10, something like that, the next day when I go back in, after I subscribe to them, I'll lose 5 or 6 of them. And I was just curious. My question to Mike was that common? Did everybody see that? Was that just something normal on YouTube? And I just didn't know if it was proper to ask. So I wanted to ask him off camera first.
Well, you know, my understanding of it is, and just from trying to analyze it from my channel standpoint, I think we all experience this. You'll have a lot of people that'll come in and they'll say in the comments, great video, like number 15, or however many likes you have on that particular video. They'll say what number like that they are, and great recipe, and stay connected, or whatever. What they're wanting to do, that's what's called sub for sub. They're wanting you to subscribe to their channel, so they're telling you they're subscribing to yours, and they want you to come over and subscribe to you. Right. Well, if what I usually do, I mean, we have a great community, and everybody in this chat room is part of our community. And if you're not part of our community, I'd ask you to go over to Mark's channel and subscribe to his channel. If you've not been to mine, go over and check mine out and subscribe. We would love to have you in our sphere of influence in our community, because it's a great community. But what these people do, they're actually trying to get subscribers, but they could care less about your channel or your recipe or anything else. Some people call them trolls and different things like that. But you'll notice a drop, and YouTube is not ignorant. They see this stuff, and YouTube purges a lot of subscribers like that. I've noticed here lately, I lose about 2 every other day. And that's exactly what it is, because I go back and check the comments on all. I try to comment on every recipe or every video that I make, and that's very important. I mean, that's how you build community, and it also builds engagement. That's part of an analytics in YouTube Studio. You can see the engagement rate, and that helps boost your channel up. So when these people, they won't comment back. If you leave a comment, and usually what I do, I'll leave a question in that comment. I'll turn around and say, hey, thanks for checking out my video. Have you ever tried this or whatever? And when they don't come back and comment, I know they're just out trying to grab a sub. So I'll probably lose that subscriber tomorrow. I've lost 2 subscribers today. I'm trying to get to 600. I've been floating around 593, 595 for 2 or 3 days. Yeah. I'll get up and there'll be 2 of them that drops. And so don't get discouraged about that, man. It's just going to happen. And it may be them doing it, and it may be YouTube pulling them out. So I hope that helped you.
Yeah, that did. I was just curious. I was wondering if that just happened to everybody or if it was just me. So that's a great comment.
Yeah. So there's Patty Joe with us there. We got, Stephanie with Ginger Snap Kitchen. We got Steven with Cooking with This Guy. He's going to be with us. Got Pete Thomas with us. Darnell Medley. Golly, boy, piling in here now. Good to have all y'all, man. I hope everybody's doing good. Where's everybody chiming in from? Tell me what state you're in. Let us know where you're at. So Karen says, she says she loses 3 or 4 subs every night. You know, Karen, I interviewed Karen just the other day, and she does a lot of shorts. And shorts are known to draw, you know, a lot of subscribers potentially, but it also has, you know, the chances of losing subs because of that very reason. They're not really, you know, they don't really care about your channel that much as they do wanting to try to get you to sub to them.
Yeah.
So Sister Day, Jamaican and Caribbean cuisine is in the house from Maryland. I know where Patty Joe's from. He's way down yonder.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so Middle Tennessee with Tennessee Buck Outdoors. He does some good videos too. I'm not going to spoil it because I'm going to be interviewing him for long.
Hey, look what Laura's kitchen said right there.
All right. Let me see. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa's trying to help me moderate from inside here. I had some faithful subs disappear. Laura, I'll be interviewing her tomorrow night. So if you guys just put a plug in for her, if y'all are able to, come on over and check Laura out tomorrow. We're going to interview her. But she said she had some faithful subs disappear. Managed to track a couple down. They thought I blocked them. Never happened. YouTube is doing me dirty. Well, you know, I don't know too much about that, but I know YouTube does purge some subs from time to time if they're kind of iffy or whatever. So anyway, Mark's with us from Maine. Got Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. They're in Trinidad and Tobago. So Karen's up near the San Francisco area. So good to have everybody, man. What a show. I love this. So, all right, Mark, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a few more questions. I'm going to get me a hit of this coffee here. Are you a coffee drinker?
I am, mainly towards the morning. When it gets a little later in the afternoon, switch over to the Diet Coke there.
Diet Coke. Well, that was one of my questions, you know. Yeah. So I'm a big coffee drinker. I love coffee. Yeah. I just love it black and hot, you know. But anyway, you know, we talked about your hardest video. Have you had what was one of the videos you had the most fun making?
If anybody gets a chance, watch the pizza bologna bowls. It's actually 2-inch thick cut pieces of bologna that I take an ice cream scoop and make a bowl, and then put pizza toppings in it and smoke it. And it was the funnest, and it tasted, you know, health wise, yeah, but it was fantastic. It was really good.
Yeah. You got anything in the pipeline? What are you working on next?
Well, I'm working on some Philly cheesesteak and a couple stir fries. And I never know. Some weeks it's the weirdest thing. I'll wake up one morning, I go, I'm going to do this. And it's completely opposite of what I thought was going to come out. So it's kind of odd.
Well, I was wondering about that too. How you come up with your recipes? Do you just do you have a plan? Do you have a database of things, of ideas, or you just come up something off the top of your head or something?
It's usually off the top of the head. I'm usually I'll be watching a lot of these people's channels that are on here, and something will just strike me, and it's the strangest thing. I usually will have a plan, and that'll be the one that I end up not cooking for the week. It's usually always something different than I think it's going to be.
Yeah. Mrs. CI says, hello, Patrick. Beetroot is the best. I'm going to reserve. I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, Patrick says Mark has bacon in his coffee.
That's right,
that's why I liked his channel. First thing I thought, man, anybody likes bacon as much as I do. And he talks about BACON all the time. I've got to subscribe to this guy. And that's when I first started really watching your videos. But
yeah, Patrick's got an awesome video where he takes a bologna and hollows it out, the whole thing, and he's got it wrapped. He's got hamburger, cheese, bacon wrapped on the outside of it. It's a glob of goodness. He had a good bacon video.
Yeah. Let's see. Pete says sour cream and beetroot, guys. You can thank me after you try it. I don't know. But you know, beetroot, we don't call it beetroot here in the States, I don't think, as much as they do overseas, but across the pond they might say, but anyway, or down yonder, down under. But beets are good. I've raised them in my garden a lot. We'd can beets and sugar beets, and man, they're great. Loved them. But Teresa was telling me, since she's been dealing with this problem that she's had, that we've both been battling, and matter of fact, hers was actually worse than mine. And I'll just kind of dump this on everybody. But she's had a chronic cough for a good while, and we ended up having to. She went down to visit her regular doctor, and he heard her coughing like that. And he said, "Well, Teresa, how long you been doing this?" She said, "Ever since I developed COVID." And he said, "I want you to go down and have a CAT scan right now." So she went down and had a CAT scan, and come to find out she had a blood clot in her lung. So you guys, if you're praying people, or if you can keep her in your thoughts, or however I don't care how you say it, but keep Teresa in your thoughts and prayers, because she's been put on a blood thinner to thin this, to dissolve this. And so we're just kind of, living day by day to see how it goes. She's not coughing as much. She's feeling better, but she's still battling it. But so anyway, didn't mean to get off on that, but
definitely prayers. Definitely prayers coming there.
But the beets is what got me off on that, because she was telling me that they were saying one of the best vegetables she could eat is beets. And she said, when I read that, the first thing I thought of was Patrick. Because Patty Joe, he's always making beetroot videos and everything. So, but anyway, wow. How'd you come up with Never Say Never barbecue?
I don't, we were sitting there in the living room one night. We decided to do this, and I always say I'm going to cook this, or if you seen like the pork loin, that was kind of on the back burner, stuffed with sausage, where you hollowed it out and stuffed it with sausage. And my wife would say something, I'd say, well, never say never. And after that, we said, well, that's what we're just going to call it, Never Say Never. That's what it's going to be, Never Say Never barbecue.
That's good. Yeah. Pete's telling us a little bit here. We distinguish them from sugar beets. Most of our domestic sugar production is from sugar beet, not cane. We can't grow cane in the benighted country. Okay. Benighted. Okay. All right. And Braden Estrella's with us. Good to have you with us. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, just was curious about that. I seen that and I thought, well, how in the world did he come up with that? I tell the story how I come up with Mr. Cast Iron, but I was just curious how you come up with that channel. And that's always interesting, how people come up with their channels, and I usually try to ask that. Sometimes I forget. I've got 11 questions written down here, and I can't always remember to ask them all. And time a lot of times doesn't permit us to do so. But anyway, another thing that I've seen that you like to do, that I love to do, you of course use BACON, but you also use real BUTTER.
Oh man, I'm a huge butter fan. I am. Like I said, I got to tone it back on the off days because I get a little carried away on barbecue day. But yeah, a hamburger really doesn't need butter underneath it, but I'll do it. I'll put butter under there to crisp it up and flip it over. And I mean, if you're going to eat it, let's eat it good, right?
That's right. It's just a good fat. Real butter is just a good fat, right? It's healthy, man.
Yeah, it is.
I think Karen's in the house with us still. Yeah, Mama Z says only real butter, but that's right. Karen in the kitchen with Karen. I mean, that's keto, ain't it? Real butter.
Yeah, it is.
I think Laura, she's Laura's Kitchen, my friend up in Canada, Toronto area, I think. She's going to be on with us tomorrow night. She does a lot of really good videos, and she uses some stuff that she's starting to cook a lot more healthier, low fat, keto type things. And so, but we were doing keto when we initially started, and that's kind of how we're going. Actually, my channel was called Keto Style. And, I mean, I've been a cast iron fan, love cast iron, cooked in cast iron forever, seems like, but a friend of mine one day, he called me on the phone and he said, and I didn't answer it. It went to voicemail. And when he answered the phone and he left a message, he said, "Hey, what's going on, Skillet Head? Mr. Cast Iron. Here you were just screening your calls now or something like that. And when he said that, man, that just tickled me, and I got tickled. I told Teresa, I said, man, I love that. That sounds good, Mr. Cast Iron. That's a good name. So I went immediately to YouTube, and I started filtering out channels and searching for that name, and no one had it. So I immediately changed from Keto Style to Mr. Cast Iron, and then I ended up buying a domain name for it too. So I actually own MrCastIron.com too. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you still doing a lot of the keto stuff, or?
Well, I've kind of kicked that to the curb.
Yeah.
You know, my belly demands me to eat other things. But I mean, Teresa being a diabetic, we try to tone down the best we can, but I'm not perfect at it. I can tell you.
It's hard not to have a good pizza now and then, that dough.
Yeah. I made a pizza for us today, matter of fact. But anyway, that's how it goes. First your money, then your clothes, right? But anyway. Hey, I'm sorry.
I was just going to tell you, I always tell my wife to quit drying my pants so long in the dryer.
Yeah?
I always start shrinking them.
That's what happened. I told Teresa, same thing. Don't be washing them clothes in hot water.
Cold water.
Yeah. It's too much. Oh, boy. But anyway, we got to have a little fun. We got to laugh to keep from crying these days, don't we? So, are you why'd you move the comments? What did I move? What?
The comments.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. She's going to hit me with that phone again, Mark.
I've seen that. I got to see that.
Yeah, everybody in the audience here in the comment, they didn't see that earlier. Right before we started the show, Teresa got up and slapped me upside the head with her iPhone. I don't know what that was all about anyway. But somebody's birthday. Yes, did I miss that?
You missed it. I've been trying to tell you.
Happy birthday.
It's right there. It's my birthday.
Hey, Braden. Happy birthday. Come on, everybody. One time.
Happy birthday, Braden.
To you.
Go. Okay. You're behind.
Teresa says I sing solo. She said I need to sing solo. Nobody can hear me,
Boy.
That's pretty bad, ain't it?
You should see the dancing. The dancing is what's so crazy.
You ever sing when nobody's around, Mark?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, yeah. In the kitchen. Yeah.
You ever sing when people are around?
Not very often. Not very often.
Oh, I do. I can't help it, man. Sometimes it just gets in you, and you just got to come out of you, Oh, but anyway. Hey, do you use music in your video?
Not too much, just at the intro and stuff. We're kind of getting to that. We haven't done too much music yet. I see a lot of people do. So we haven't put it out. I know my wife does most of the editing for all that. So she just got a new program. I couldn't even tell you what it was. I think she heard Craig when he was on here doing the interview mention Kind or something, like I can't remember what it was, but she just got that one. I think she's going to start using it to put some music in and stuff. So
yeah, I think Kenny Master, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But if she would happen to pass away tomorrow, you'd probably never see another video from Never Say Never Barbecue. That's how much she does with the videos. I would have to learn everything.
My buddy Pete's got to go. Good to see you, Pete.
He changed his mind.
Oh, he changed? He's staying?
I like him. He's got knowledge. So
he's got knowledge. Yeah, he's got to stay then. Yeah.
He said, scratch that. I'm staying.
Scratch that. I'll stay a while. Okay. I guess he heard me start singing Happy Birthday, and he had to wait and stay, see what that was all about.
Kind Master. He said Kind Master on there.
He says music can be a minefield in YouTube, and that's true. Some people like it and some don't. And another thing too, a lot of people, they have it too loud, and it's kind of distracting if you're talking. It's great to have it in the background, but sometimes it's a little too loud, and it just kind of interferes with the commentary or whatever. So it can be a minefield, no doubt about it. I use some. I don't use it on every video. Matter of fact, the last 2 or 3 videos I've made, I don't think I had music in it at all. But I really like music, in my videos, some, but you just got to be sure when you're going in and edit it, you got to be able to tone that down.
I have a hard time with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Craig verified that, said, yeah, it's Kind Master. So,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Patty Joe had some great music on his video.
Yeah. Epidemic Sound is a good place to get it. And Patrick turned me on to that. I was watching one of his videos and he mentioned it one time, and I went in and checked that out, and I subscribed to them. That's a pretty good place. But Karen says, yes, sometimes I can't hear what they're saying. And that's true. So kind of be careful with that, I guess, folks. Hey, what's one thing that no one knows about you or would never believe?
But when before the pandemic hit, I would go up to the county jail every Thursday night and I'd minister to the inmates. So I've been shut out since the pandemic hit. They won't let me in there, but that's one thing I did was go up and preach to the inmates. So most people would never know that about me unless they got to talk to me for a while. So
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So are you a preacher then?
I'm not a preacher. No, I just
going up and share the truth. Yeah.
Share the Bible. Share the gospel. Definitely be praying for Mrs. Cast Iron there with her situation.
We appreciate
too,
that,
so.
no doubt. Yeah. I figured a lot of itinerant missionary type work like that has been put on the back burner because of COVID.
Yeah, won't let me in.
Yeah. And I mean, you wouldn't believe this about me either, but I taught a men's Bible study class for many, many years.
Yeah.
And, I tried to reach out to guys that wouldn't go to church or didn't go to church or wouldn't ever go back to church or had a problem with somebody in church and wouldn't go back or what. That's the kind of guys I like to have in my class, And we called ourselves Iron Man after Proverbs 27:17, where iron sharpens iron. So one man sharpens another. And that's what we try to do is build each other up. And we're just a bunch of rough old cusses. I mean, look at me. Yeah. I mean, this is only a face a mama can love, right? So, I mean, but we had a lot of guys. I mean, we did a lot of stuff in the community that people never realized. We did a lot of work around here, and a lot of people recognized it, but we never tried to bring attention to ourselves, and say, hey, look at us. We just did things in the background. But anyway, we've had to put that on the back burner too. So. Well, good, man. That sounds good. I'm happy to hear that. But anyway, let's try to move on to a few questions here. And like I said, folks in the audience, if you guys have got any questions for Mark, be sure and type them in there. We'll try to get them up on the screen here and try to pick his brain. And, he's a good sport. He's certainly willing to play the game with us and everything. So I got to ask you a question. What's one of your favorite junk foods?
Oh man, probably no one will relate to this one, but man, I tell you what, I'm a Little Debbie fan, man. You put a nutty bar in front of me, or a fudge round, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Those things, I'm a snack cake guy. Zebra cakes, you name it. I don't discriminate. I'll go after any of them. But
you was telling me off screen you just got off of work earlier, and you work for a food company, right?
I do. Yeah, I work for Gordon Food Service. If I know Mike was over the road, so he had heard of them. If you're on the East Coast, you probably know who they are. I see Jerry Ellen's on there. She's in Canada. We got a strong presence up there.
Yeah.
We're probably only as west as Chicago, Illinois area, and south is we're down in Florida and up through Kentucky and a little bit in Tennessee. But I know some people probably hadn't heard of that company, but we are growing, so it's possible that you may hear of us.
Yeah. Hey, before we go, let me pop this up real quick. Jerry Ellen, you mentioned her. She says we have to call our in-laws over FaceTime. Just want to say hi. Good to have you. Good to see you.
Jerry Ellen.
Appreciate you. So, what's your favorite pizza topping?
It's bacon by far, but I'll throw sausage and pepperoni on there with. I'm a meat eater, so bacon is BACON. Is going on there.
And that's with a capital B, folks. All right. Karen says I wouldn't turn down a Little Debbie snack cake.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Is he subscribing now?
Yeah.
Darnell says, Little Debbie snacks. I'm subscribing now. You've done won somebody over. You won me over by BACON.
Yeah, I might have to do it. I'll figure out a video of Little Debbie's you watch. I'll do something with them.
Oh, that's funny right there. All right. Mark's up in Maine. He says, where are you from?
I'm in north central Ohio. I'm right between Columbus and Cleveland, right on I-71. So I'm right in the middle of Ohio, a little bit north.
Yeah. So y'all's presence is mainly east there then?
Yeah, the whole East Coast, up and down through. I think behind the garage barbecue, Craig's up in Rhode Island. I don't think we're up there actually in Rhode Island. I think we stopped in Buffalo, New York somewhere, but all through Canada, down through the East Coast, and then just starting to buy distribution in Georgia, stores in Kentucky, Tennessee. So we're getting there.
Yeah. Hobie's in the house. Good to have you with us, brother. He said, did someone say bacon?
Yeah.
Surely not on this show.
No.
Yeah. Spelling it B-A-C-O-N.
B-A-C-O-N.
That's right. Yeah.
Cam and Teresa says, hi, everyone. We're sorry we're late, but we're all Little Debbie snacks.
Yeah.
They're going to be with me before long, so good to have them. That's Cam and Teresa. And if y'all hadn't went over and checked them out, go over and check them out. But, yeah, bacon, man. I think everything's better with bacon, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So let me pull this on.
Well, I'll tell you one video of mine that never made it to video was I smoked bacon wrapped bananas, and it looked fantastic. I put powdered sugar and chocolate syrup on. I almost threw up when I took a bite of that. I couldn't get it. So bacon doesn't make everything taste better, but most things.
Just couldn't quite get that one down, huh?
Sugar left the bananas. They were sour. I don't know, but it sure looked pretty, but just couldn't put the video out.
That's too funny. Oh, man. Hey, what about ice cream? Are you an ice cream fan?
Yeah, I hate to dispense. I think your butter pecan, I've heard on your show a couple times. No, I am not an ice cream fan at all. No, my wife eats it every night. I'm just not an ice cream fan, but I make up for it in the Little Debbie snack area. But
yeah, just give you a Little Debbie and she can have her butter pecan, huh?
That's right. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, what's your favorite, breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Or supper, we call it here. But
yeah, supper. But I'm working all day. I get home, I overeat every night. It's just my favorite thing to do. Sleep better and all that good stuff you're not supposed to do. But I'm a supper fan. In the evening, I'm usually cooking something, or pizza night's always good.
Yeah. Patrick says, surely you'd like bacon flavored ice cream, wouldn't you?
If they come out with it, I'll sure give it a shot.
Yeah, I would too.
Maple bacon donuts. Those are the best.
Maple bacon donuts.
Yeah, they are good. Yeah, we have Long Johns up here with bacon on top of them, and that maple. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've had them too.
Yeah,
Jeff says a good breakfast for supper is always good, and it is.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We do that a lot here at our house. So, but anyway. What do you drink with your dinner or supper?
It's usually Diet Coke. Yeah, let's do a commercial for them right there. Yeah, it's a Diet Coke.
Let's see, Cam and Teresa.
Well, because I told her I called her Teresa with an H, and I'm Teresa without an H.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'm Mike. That's Big M with a little Ike. So.
Yeah, Pickle said he had bacon ice cream. It's good. They must have it. I think he's in Texas, isn't he? Is he in Texas?
He's out in Colorado. Somewhere.
Colorado. I have to remember that bacon ice cream.
Yeah. I'll have to try that now. I've had coffee ice cream before.
Yeah. Oh,
mm-hmm. I'll have to look at that, Charlie. I'll have to see if I can find that somewhere somehow.
Bacon ice cream.
Bacon ice cream. Yeah. I guess I could always just buy a jug of vanilla and cook up some bacon and throw it in there, right?
Probably crispy bacon crumbled up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Ain't no doubt.
Turkey ice cream.
No, I'd have to pass. I'd have to get off the bus. Stop the bus and let me off.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Misty's down in Texas. Misty's going to be on with me somewhere in February. I forget. I've put my calendar up already. I think it's the 6th or 7th of February, something like that. 6th. I've got Big Rob, barbecue pit dog, and then I think Misty's going to be on the 7th on the day of the Super Bowl. We're going to come on early that day and talk a little while before the Super Bowl. Who knows? May carry over into the Super Bowl. I don't know. You never know. But anyway. She's laughing. She said, "Yeah, it's a 7th, Mike. LOL." So, but Karen
Chocolate
says,
covered bacon. Yeah.
"Yeah, look at that."
Oh yeah, mine too.
Oh, we'll have to look at that.
Noah does too.
You're gonna have to be looking for that
What, chocolate covered bacon?
ice cream.
Oh, I've
Oh,
got chocolate covered bacon. Noah loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, hot dogs or hamburgers?
Oh, hamburgers, but I'm not against putting a hot dog on top of the hamburger there. You know,
Yeah.
I like them both, but it's hamburgers. Yeah.
Ketchup or mustard or mayonnaise?
Man, I'm all the above there. I think on those, I like it all. I don't know if you remember those Carl's Jr.'s commercial years ago, where there was always dripping off the burger. That's what get that stuff on there.
Yeah.
What about you? You ketchup, mustard?
Mustard.
Mustard.
Well, I like them both. You know, mustard. She's saying a mustard.
Mustard.
I ate mustard a lot on a lot of things, but
I lived in Texas for 12 years, and that's the only way the burgers come down there. Whataburger or wherever you went, they were just mustard on the. It was good.
Where you live in Texas?
I lived in Archer City. It was just about 20 miles south of Wichita Falls there.
Yeah. I lived in Dallas, Fort Worth Metroplex for a good while. When I was about 18, I lived out in Midland, Odessa area, worked in the oil field out there, but moved to Dallas, Fort Worth and lived over there, almost 15 years, I guess. Moved back here to, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying Midland, Odessa area. It's kind of out there a little ways.
Yeah.
Not too much. It's flat land, isn't it?
Yeah. Nothing but mesquite and pump jacks, you know. Yeah.
Hey, right there. I grew up in Newcastle. That was not too far down the road. It was down by, is that Mama Z? I think is that down by Olney, Texas, right? Just a few miles from Olney, Texas.
I wasn't telling you to show it. I was just having you read it.
I'm not sure.
I think I was real close to where she was at. Yeah.
I gotta put this up here. I don't know what Mark's talking about. You don't think there's any way I can get that quarter from underneath your pointy booty, do you? All I want is just
pointy boot.
Pointy boot, not pointy booty.
Not
Sorry
booty,
about that. Lord, I apologize.
Just one more
oatmeal pie.
What is he talking about?
I don't know, Mark. You're gonna have to help us, man.
I don't know. What's the pointy boot? We've got to figure out what the pointy boot is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm from the South, you know. I'm a little slow down here, so you're gonna have to help me out with that one, Mark. Cam and Teresa says everything's better in Texas. We lived in Georgetown for 10 years. Let's see. Grumpy old Gringo's with us. Good to see you, sir. Good to have you back with us. And everything. But all right, ketchup we talked about, mustard we talked about, hamburgers and hot dogs. How about pork steaks or beef steak?
Oh, beef steaks all the way. Can't beat a good, good steak.
What's your favorite cut?
I'm a ribeye man. I like a little marble in there. I like a little fat.
You're just like me. You're a brother from another mother, man. I love a fatty ribeye, man.
I tell you what, if you get a good sear on the outside of that, a little bit of that fat gets crispy. I know that's not the healthiest thing in the world, but it just has a taste. You get a little bit of that fat in there with it. But
oh yeah,
it's good. Can't beat it.
I know, man. That's the way it is. You could take a plate of that and put that on top of your head and your tongue and slap your brains out trying to get to it, wouldn't it? That ain't even right, is it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Yeah.
French fries, onion rings, or tater tots?
Man, I'd have to say onion rings. I'm an onion ring type guy.
Really?
Yeah, I like the onion ring. I eat them all. I don't discriminate, but onion rings is my favorite.
You're kind of like me, man. You're a seafood eater. If you see it, you're gonna eat it. Ain't
you? You can put it out in front of me. Yeah.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, Mama Z. Yeah, I lived right down there by you. We weren't probably 40 miles apart right down there. I was down there for 12 years. Yeah.
Sure, give me another little shot, buddy. You actually did an onion ring video, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a bacon wrapped onion ring video. Yeah. If nobody's ever tried that one, that one's a good one to do.
Mm.
It you know, you can get 3 pieces of bacon on one onion ring. It's, you know,
You get 3 whole pieces of bacon.
I know. It's so yeah. My wife says, "Boy, you can't make this anymore." She was just eating them one right after another. It was good, yeah. If you like bacon, especially.
It's too funny, man. I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
mercy. Hey, what kind of dipping sauce do you like if you're going to dip something in?
I like a lot of the, you know, boom boom sauces and stuff like that, but I'll eat ranch. I do like ranch. Are you a ranch guy? I'm a ranch guy.
Yeah, bacon, chicken, and ranch, man. That's a thought, ain't it?
Yeah.
I could eat some ranch. Bacon, yeah. Chicken, yeah. Yeah. I might have to start doing that.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, we may have to do like a collab video on the cast iron chicken bacon ranch and
Well,
mac and cheese. You know?
Yeah, you told me I got into your wallet already. That since you've been watching my videos, you ended up going and buying some cast iron. Huh?
I only had one little one that I've had for like 20 years, but it was little. It was 6-inch little one. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I got the
5.
set. Yeah, you know, it's funny. They come with these directions. I didn't know a lot about cast iron. Next thing I know, I got the kitchen all smoking. I got them in the oven. I got them too hot. Smoke alarms going off. Kids are hollering. It was a whole ordeal, but it's all good. There's season going on now. So
yeah. Did you say you bought a kit?
Yeah, it came with 3 pans, all 3 different size skillets. I'm looking at the Dutch ovens right now. I wish I knew a little more about them. They sure are nice too.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, I've got a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and a 14-inch Dutch oven, and I think the 12-inch, if you're going to buy cast iron, just as a rule of thumb, your 12-inch is a universal skillet and it's a universal Dutch oven. I mean, you can do just about anything, you know, for a good meal for even, you know, 4 to 6 people. And so that's kind of a good rule of thumb.
I'm excited. I'm going to do some videos in them here.
Let's see. Teresa says I'm missing something here.
No, I was showing you up here. Up here.
What am I missing?
That he explained that was a song.
Oh, get your pointy booty out.
It's a boot, not Southern culture. Says it's a song. It's a song. Is all he was saying.
Okay.
It's a song.
Little Debbie, I'm coming home. Okay.
It's a song.
Mama, I'm coming home. I thought that was. I don't know. You got to watch Mark, man. Mark,
you might not need to show that. Okay.
Yeah, I might not need to show that. I apologize. All right. Leanne says, you both make me laugh. Haven't done that so much lately with the virus we're dealing with. Thank you. You're welcome. Good to have you.
Best medicine we can do right now.
Yeah, laughter's good medicine, no doubt. Mm-hmm. Let's see. What did I miss here? Teresa's been slapping me on the shoulder. She hit me with an iPhone on the head earlier.
Right above that, Craig asked about the pellets.
Yeah, there we go. I knew I seen that earlier. Craig over at Behind the Garage Barbecue says, question, your go-to pellet for the silverback?
It's a hickory. I like the 100% hickory, and the lumberjack. It's probably one of the cheaper ones, but it works best in the cooker I got, and great flavor. I'm hooked on the lumberjack. It's like $8 for 20 pounds. It's an awesome pellet.
Yeah. Well, what's been the most unique thing you've cooked?
Boy, that's a good question. I like making the meatloaves and stuff like that. The Carolina Reaper meatballs was probably one of the most different things I cooked. I'm kind of a chili head. I like some jalapenos. I like some spice to everything. So it mild the cheese out a little bit, being in the hamburger for the meatballs. It was good.
Yeah. Oh, Hobie says, question, what's another word for synonym? I'll answer that if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
down here in the South, I mean, we got three. It's what another word for synonym? It's homonym, and then if it's not that, it's momonym. You know, how's your momonym? So I don't know if that'll work for you, Hobie, or not, but I just thought I'd help you out there.
Oh man, you're making me laugh. I hadn't heard mom and them in a while.
Yeah, how's your momonym?
Yeah. Where's your mom and them?
I'm losing people. Tricia says I'm losing people. I can't help it if they can't take a joke, right? It's just the way it goes.
Mark's smoked mac and cheese had ranch on it. Oh,
It did. That's right.
Mark's smoked mac and cheese had ranch.
Yeah, I heard what you're saying. We'll have to talk about that in the off season or background later on. We'll talk about doing a collab video or something like that. Have you done that one with Patrick, right?
No, he did one for me. I sent him some season out. Patrick's. My kids even sit down when they see his videos come on. They're glued. He was hunting wild spam one day, and ever since then, my kids have been hooked. He put a can of spam out on a park bench in Australia there, and he was out, hunting it and with a net. And they hear his name and his video come on. They're sitting in front of the TV. So, hello, Patrick, man. I appreciate all the support.
Yeah. Hey, and while I'm thinking about it, guys, if you're in here and you haven't yet subscribed to Mark's channel, be sure and go over and and check out his channel, check out his videos and everything. Give him some love there. And I mean, he's got some great recipes and everything. Leave him a comment. Tell him where you seen him or whatever. And, likewise, if you've not been to my channel yet, be sure and go over and check us out. We sure could use it. Anyone on here?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Subscribe to them.
Oh yeah,
that's what we tried to do.
Everyone. Well, I mean, we get a lot of replay too. People watch a lot of this after the show's over with. So if you're in the replay and you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, be sure and go over and check it out. We certainly appreciate it. Cam and Teresa says there's a meatball challenge this month called the Great Meatball Cook-Off of 2021. You just use that hashtag. So there's a lot of different stuff like that, where you add hashtags. That brings up another quick question. YouTube's kind of changed some things about hashtags. I don't know if you've seen that or read anything about it. Leave a comment in the comment section here in the chat room if you use hashtags on your video anywhere, either in the title or the description, and let me know if you use them or not and why. But let me point that question to you. Do you use hashtags at all, Mark?
No, I haven't used any hashtags. But I see a lot of people they're doing like shorts with them and or collab videos. Well, now shorts, that's a requirement. You have to have the hashtag.
Yeah, you have to video you have to make your video in the portrait mode, not in the landscape mode. And you also, it has to be less than 60 seconds, 59 seconds, less than a minute. And you also have to have @shorts, SHORTS with an S, either in the title or the description, and preferably in the tags too, really. But YouTube has changed their way of looking at hashtags. I use hashtags on every one of my videos. You can go into YouTube in the search bar and you can put hashtag Mr. Cast Iron, and it'll pull up all of my videos that has that tag in it. And YouTube is kind of redirecting that, and they're trying to build it up to where they're more relevant. Before they've changed this, they were kind of random. I mean, it wasn't your really up to current videos, but now they're trying to change that, and they're not completely there yet, but they're working on that. So it's important to put hashtags in your either in your you can put them anywhere, your title, your description, or your tags, but preferably in your description box somewhere. And what that does, that pulls up and shows right below the actual title on the video. When you're watching a video, you'll see whatever, or not but hashtag whatever.
So that's not in your tags. That's separate, right? That's
in your description. You can put it anywhere in your description. You can put it at the top of the description. You can put it all the way down at the very bottom. It doesn't matter. But it'll only read now underneath the title when you put hashtag whatever. I mean, always put your channel name. Always put your channel name, because anytime they click on that, that'll pull up every video that you have that hashtag in. So,
Gotcha.
like I said, you can put that anywhere in the description. Now, YouTube will only allow the first 3 hashtags will show up under the title. Okay. But that doesn't mean you don't have other hashtags in the description. You can have more. You can have as many as you want. But the first 3 is the only one that's going to show up right below your title. So
cool. Cooking with this guy up there had asked about getting a Blackstone grill. Is it worth it? And I just want to throw out there, it's probably one of the funnest things I cook on. I can go out there and slam spatulas around, slide oil, and it's just, you can cook anything. It doesn't matter. I give it thumbs up. I'd say if you get a chance to get one, it's a fun cook.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. In the kitchen with Karen says, I use them. I have no idea why. Someone told me to. Yeah, that's the reason why, Karen. That's a good reason why. Be sure and do hashtag in the kitchen with Karen and no spaces. Okay. It's all got to be, everything, because if you put a space in there, it'll only take the part doesn't have spaces in it. So anyway,
Ginger said she was encouraged to use them.
Stephanie says, I use hashtags because I was encouraged to do it. I don't know if it makes a difference. Doesn't seem to. Yeah, I know it may not seem like it, but I think people actually click on that. I know I've done it to look at different things, because a while back, some of you guys know Big Lou Barbecue. Big Lou had some rough times in his life back in the spring, early part of summer. And we all kind of did a video for him, and we did a hashtag. What was it? Something for smiles. I forget now what it was, but anyway, there were several different creators made videos for him. Paulie Detmerd's in the house with us. He said, how you folks doing? Happy to catch live. Good to see Paulie. He's out on the West Coast. We won't hold that against him, though, will we? Huh? Mark?
Oh, no. Love it. They got bacon out there, too.
Yeah, they got bacon out there. I ran into Paulie. Matter of fact, I've had him on the show here before, but I ran into him on my little cast iron Sportsman grill cooking, and that's how I ran into him. But ran into you because of BACON.
Yeah.
And I knew I had to subscribe to this guy. Well, listen, what's one of your favorite pieces of cooking equipment? I know we've talked about the Grill, we've talked about the Blackstone, but we've talked a little bit about cast iron, and you've talked about your kettle. What's one of your favorite pieces?
It's the Blackstone by far, just only because my wife's more of a healthy eater, and we're stir frying, and you can cook noodles on there. You can do just about anything, and it doesn't matter. It's just universal. It doesn't matter if it's sausage to vegetables. I mean, it's just and I do most of the cooking, and she's fine with that. So that's my preference. If I'm gonna go get off work and fire something up, that's what's gonna be.
Charlie said he started that collab for Big Lou. Booger came up with the hashtag. Yeah, barbecue pit dog. Big Rob I had made a video before y'all did that, and he told me, he said, Mike, go over and add that hashtag to it. So appreciate that, Charlie and Booger. So Big Lou's still making some videos. He's putting out a few here and there, but definitely keep him in your thoughts and prayers still. Leanne says, I don't know anything about hashtags, but I watch if you're a good person, cook well, and have. So that's good. Steven says, my latest short did really well. I would totally recommend it. So have you done any shorts, Mark?
No, we were just talking about maybe trying one or two. There's a lot of them coming out. I know the Dude's Kitchen, I watch him. He's been flying them out there, kind of gets you interested a little bit. And looks like people get quite a few views on them.
Yeah.
I know Karen's been doing a few.
Yeah, Karen's been rocking it.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried. Well, I did one, and I just couldn't. I hadn't got into it. I mean, my Teresa keeps telling me all the time. I guess that's why she's hitting me in the head with an iPhone or whatever. You need to do shorts, but I just hadn't got into it. So, but anyway, what'd you want to be when you was a kid?
Oh man, I think all the way, rock and roll star of some sort. I like classic rock. Play a lot of music, and
Do you?
I heard you guys in there not too long ago. I think we had some drummers and some guitar players. Definitely, family plays a lot of music, and we play anywhere from Creedence to to the Beatles to the Stones. We just like some old rock and roll type stuff, and love to play the guitar. I got a little bit of everything at the house, but the guitars was the one passion.
Yeah, lead, rhythm, acoustic.
Pretty much rhythm rock.
Cool.
I learned it. That'd be fun. You see these videos out there where everybody plays a piece of something, and then somebody puts it together. That's what we need to do.
Yeah,
make a video.
That's cool. Let's see.
She's saying, Tennessee Buck is saying, I like to talk too much to do shorts.
Oh, yeah. He's like me. He's a little long-winded. Matter of fact, we've done bumped up on the hour. Are you able to stay with us a little bit longer?
Yeah. If I did shorts, I'd have to figure out how to get bacon to flash across the screen. I wouldn't be saying it.
Yeah. Teresa says it's a serious challenge when we try to do a drink review. We'll just start doing it in hot chocolate bombs instead. No talking needed.
Yeah, hot chocolate bombs.
Yeah. Let's see here. Awesome. Music gets most by. It sure does. Music's good for the soul, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
You ever been to a concert?
It's been a while. I think it was about George Thorogood in 1991 or so was probably the last concert.
Wow, George Thorogood.
Bad to the Bone was the last guy. It was many moons ago. Yeah.
I hear you. Wow. So what's your favorite kind of music then? I'm going to take it's rock and roll.
It is old rock and roll.
Yeah. Old classic rock and roll.
Yeah. I like it all.
What we call classic now. I kind of resemble that remark. I don't like it when they say we're classic, we're not that classic. We just had the greatest era of humanity, 60s, 70s, and 80s music was the bomb, brother.
We had a lot of good music, Skinner, ZZ Top. I've heard you guys talk about ZZ. I know you like ZZ Top and all those, and just a lot of good music in that era.
Yeah, sure was. Skinner's my favorite all-time band.
Oh, is it? Yeah, definitely.
Skinner and probably ZZ Top's number 2, but yeah, love all that.
Yeah,
Bob Seger.
Yeah,
Silver Bullet Band. Boy, he was really good. I mean, he is really good, but I really liked a lot of his older stuff back in the 70s. But anyway, you got any hobbies?
Oh man, I tell you, I work a lot, quite a few hours, and of course, married. That's a hobby for me. I love my wife. My boy's 9 years old, and my girl's 5. So those are pretty much my hobbies right there.
You got your hands full, don't you?
Yeah. So what free time I got, I do a little YouTubing, and
so she does the editing and everything as far as.
Yeah.
Well, have you had your kids in a video yet or no?
No, but Gracie's wanting to be in one, so you'll see her soon. My boy, not so much yet. My wife's definitely said, no, that ain't going to happen. No, you getting her in the video. But she does all the filming, so she enjoys that. And so it's kind of a family thing. It will be, because I know the kids want to be involved a little bit. And it's fun. Yeah. It's fun.
Roy down in Florida says Molly Hatchet isn't too bad either. They sure ain't, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Going back to the Gator country where the wine and the women are free, right? I was listening to Hatchet earlier today, Dreams I'll Never See, but I've seen Molly Hatchet twice. I love that band, but a lot of them are already gone. Danny Joe Brown with Molly Hatchet's gone, and But anyway, well, I'm getting choked up. Teresa's pointing over here, wanting to know if you've ever cried at a movie.
What movies could you watch?
Oh man.
Oh, what movie could you watch over and over and still love? You got a favorite movie that when it comes on, you just got to watch it?
Well, man, I don't really know if I do.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that's funny. She said Forrest Gump. I was thinking of, you said Skinner was your best favorite band of all time. Sweet Home Alabama used to be one of my favorite songs, and then they had that on Forrest Gump. I don't know if you remember that. And he's in the living room doing his little dance to Sweet Home Alabama. That's all I can think of now every time I hear Sweet Home Alabama. Forrest Gump dance to it. That was a good movie. Old school movies. I still like, Terminator, Predator, Rocky gets on there, the old Rockies, the originals. I'll stop and watch those. Those are kind of movies I won't kind of go past, but don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore. But.
Yeah. You ever, come on now, be honest with us. Come on, big guy. Have you ever cried watching a show?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. That was it right there, Rocky. I just told you a minute ago. He's Adrian at the end. I was like, oh man, come on.
That was pretty tough to watch that. He was getting beat down there, Adrian,
like, cut me, Mick. I can't see.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what would you do? Teresa's pointing out two or three different questions here. Where would you bury a hidden treasure if you had some?
No, I'd put it in like PVC pipe and bury it out in the backyard beside the tree somewhere. No problems there. I don't have anything to bury, but
yeah, you got to get back to some food a little bit now. When you was a kid, did you eat the crust on the bread or did you pull that off?
Yeah, I know I ate it. I was been an eater since the day I was born.
Yeah,
if it got in front of me, I ate it.
What was the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
I tell you, I was working down in North Carolina for a while, and they had a lot of different stores down there. Some Hispanic stores had some different fish down in there, and man, I can't remember the name of some of that herring, the different ways they put it. You don't see a lot of grocery stores now, the creamed herring and some of that, but they had some salted dried herring, and I kind of got grown on it. It was probably kind of foul the first two bites, but by the third bite, I thought it was pretty good. It was good. That's a good question.
Yeah. Roy says, I'm very impressed. Believe it or not, I was listening to Dreams I'll Never See Today as well. That's weird. Maybe someone's trying to tell us something. Could be, man. Me and Roy, man, he's great. I really enjoy our friendship. We ramble on in our comment section when I make a video. He'll come on there and I have a blast with him. He's a lot of fun. I might need to try to get him on here. I hadn't even thought about that till now. Maybe might have to get you on here, Roy. Put you in a hot seat, buddy. Let me know what you think. Mark says White Snake, Uriah Heep, and Deep Purple in the 80s. Yeah, I've seen all three of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Heap.
Yeah.
Iconic Smoke on the Water.
Yeah. My kid's called classic rock 20-year-old dinosaur music. Dang, that's 25 years ago. Yeah, I hear you. No doubt. What kind of food have you never eaten that you'd really like to try?
Have you seen that? I'm always wanting to try something a little challenging. Have you seen that Sir Strumming videos? Have you seen that? It's a Netherlands delicacy they eat with sour cream. And it's kind of a rotted fish that they can up. Have you seen that? Have you heard of that food?
No.
It's people just they instantly throw up when they open the can. And I just we were just talking about ordering a can a couple days ago and seeing if we'd go out in the back. They actually put it's under pressure so much. They put it in a bucket of water and open it so that it doesn't squirt everywhere. Wow. So, it's fermented quite hard. But I always like to see some of those foods, see if I can, even smell it or eat it, some of those challenging things.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know. Maybe put bacon around it. It might be all right.
Yeah, well, you was talking about bacon and bananas and stuff a while ago. What weird combination have you done? What's the weirdest combination of food that you really like to eat from time to time?
Well, my wife didn't really want me to put the video out about this, but you can take either a little cast iron skillet or a pie pan and take chocolate. They sell the flat chocolate chip cookies in the cooler section of like a grocery store. You kind of roll those out and put that in there, and they make these Angus hot dogs in that, and you can put that with some peppers and onions and nacho cheese, and then put that cookie on top of that and bake that. I know that sounds like the weirdest thing, but man, I tell you, she won't let me put that video out. She thinks people will just get disgusted, but it's really good. I got to get bacon in there with that though, too.
Yeah, somehow or another, you just get
on top. She goes, you can't put that out there. Don't let her kid you. She tries that stuff and eats it.
Yeah. Teresa can't handle too much.
Look at Patrick Sherstrumming. That's
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's funny.
What's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably Carolina Reaper pepper, and not much of it. I mean, I can handle some heat, but some people eat those like they're candy. And I'll tell you, I have jalapenos. You get a good jalapeno, it'll burn you on the tongue as much as anything. It's got, enough heat. I always thought so, but habanero and that has different burn, like gets in the back of your throat. Jalapenos, they just get right on the front of your tongue, and I love them.
I do too. I eat them regularly.
I do that. Yeah, they're a staple.
Yeah, I eat them almost nearly every day, to be honest, but I love them. I love them.
Patty Joe, if you do that video, I'll do it. I can't. Those guys that open those cans have garbage bags on, so they don't get it on them. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he'll probably be wearing a rain suit or something. And who knows? Do you eat food that's past a date?
Oh yeah, that Best By day means nothing to me. Yeah,
Don't mean nothing.
Yeah, it means nothing. It has to smell or be turned color pretty hard. Those are just Best By dates. Yeah.
Just suggestions. Ain't
yeah, that's it. That's when you get the best deals out there, right? When you get the reduced sticker on it.
Yeah. Well, I know you work hard. You work today, and we were rushing around trying to check our audio and everything. We're having a little trouble, and yesterday we wasn't able to get on to check everything. So I know you work hard and everything, but what's one of the favorite ways you like to spend a day off?
Shoo, man, we like to swim. We'll take the kids to the water park or something like that. We're not far from Cedar Point, which is a huge amusement park, and we'll go up there. The kids love that. So pretty much spending the day with the family. I mean, that's what we do. We'd be together.
Yeah, that's cool. You got any pet peeves?
No, I'm pretty easy going, really. I not too much even bothers me.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? You got any?
Yeah, but I better refrain. This is on you. I wasn't talking about earlier. You could throw questions back on me like that, Mark.
You told me I could ask you questions.
I'm just teasing, man. Baseball or football?
Oh, man, football. College football. I like to watch college football more than anything. But
yeah. You watch Super Bowl?
Yeah, I watch Super Bowl. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a great American pastime. Everybody's got to watch Super Bowl just about.
Yeah,
if nothing else, for the commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food.
Yeah. Big eating night. Yeah, that's one of our biggest days of the year. Chicken wings just fly out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the best vacation you've ever taken?
Well, probably the best one was we got to go to Cabo San Lucas last February before all the pandemic hit. A trip with the company, first time I'd ever won, or the first time I ever actually been out of the country. Wasn't the healthiest trip, but I mean, I tell you what, one of them all-inclusive deals, you just eat till you can't eat anymore and rest and go eat again and, swim and relax and go on the beach. I really had a good time.
Yeah. Roy says, I was just watching Mike's video on Frito pie and saying to myself, no jalapenos, Mike. And just then he says, I'll have to throw a few jalapenos in there too.
Yeah.
That was funny. He loves me. I do. I love them. I raise them usually every year. I love them actually just right off the vine, wash them and eat them raw. They're better than pickled to me, but I will eat pickled jalapenos too. But anyway, hey, have you got a favorite holiday?
Oh man, I tell you, probably Christmas. I like Christmas the best.
Yeah.
Of course, Jesus' birthday. The kids are having, they're all excited. They're little though, right?
Yeah.
When they get older, that kind of fades away a little bit. But yeah, I just love the excitement with the kids and the trees up and present under the tree. It's just it's a good time of year.
Yeah. Well, you said you went to Cabo, so I got to ask you, what's your favorite on vacation? Would it be go to the beach, to the mountains, or just camping?
No, I'm a beach bum. If I can get some sun and just lay around, do nothing, I'm all for it. You get in the mountains. I do like to fish.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. How long did it take you to come up with your Cajun spice mix?
It took a while. That one took a while. When I lived down in Texas, we messed around with it for a while, and then got back up here to Ohio and added a couple different things. And I appreciate you liking that, Patty Joe. I'm hooked on it. If I always try, if I can send something to somebody, I do let them try it and see what they think.
Yeah. Hey, what was we were talking about music earlier. What was the last song you sang along to?
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Really? Stones,
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it was Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's a gas.
Yeah, you must have heard that on the way home from work.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's amazing. That's amazing how good at singers all of us become when we're in the car, right?
Yeah. We could audition, couldn't we?
That's right.
What's the best month to plant jalapeno? Here in Arkansas, it's anytime after April 15th. That's usually our last frost. They may take off slow, but June, July is real good when it's real hot. I mean, jalapenos love heat, and they really start producing in July, real good. And so, yeah. Well, he said jalapeno seeds, though. I would say probably if you're going to sprout your own plants, I would start planting them in February. Get them sprouted in like a greenhouse or a something like that, and get them started. Get your plants because peppers are kind of
they're touchy.
Yeah, they're touchy. Yeah, they're finicky. Yeah.
I tried the seeds for years. I've converted over to all plants. I just go get the plants and plant them.
Yeah, it's you can have a lot better luck. Seems like Carlos is in the house behind Cravens with Carlos, and let's get it. Let's go, my buddy says. So boom, boom. Here we go. Rock and roll, right? Love it. Carlos is a good dude. He's a good friend of ours. Hey, is hot dog a sandwich?
Well, that's a good question. Hot dog or sandwich? Yeah, well, it can be. I'd say yeah. Well, yeah. What do you think on that one? I'm curious if is hot dog a sandwich? Man,
yeah.
I'm cooking them. That first one always comes off the grill in my hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make it to the.
Yeah.
But that's a good question.
Yeah. Julie's with us. Julie Gilpin says, hello, Mr. Cast Iron. Hello.
Again. She's been on.
She's been on. I'm sorry. I'm liable to miss people. If Teresa don't hit me upside the head with an iPhone and tell me somebody said something, I might miss it. So Carla says he'll take a hot dog and make a sandwich. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I got to ask you one other quick question here. Is cereal soup?
No, I don't consider it soup.
You think that's a breakfast soup?
I don't think it's soup. I don't know. You slurp it, right? You get to that bowl of milk and you're getting it all in there,
I think that's how they come up with that name was soup, soup. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, but
My phone died.
I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold me to that, folks. What's the weirdest smelling food you've ever smelt in your life?
Man, that is a good question. What is the weirdest smelling food? I don't know. I have no idea. Smells are different to different people. I struggle with smelling liver, man. I don't know what it is about liver. A lot of people love that liver and onions. I can tell if it hit a skillet 30, it seemed like 30 miles away or anywhere close to me. I don't know what that is, but
not a liver and onion guy, huh?
No. I've tried and tried. I've tried to become that guy, and I still can't.
Yeah, you want to, and you just can't find yourself doing it.
It's not gonna happen.
I got to read this here. Let's see.
You don't want to.
I know I don't want to. No. I'm really scared to.
Don't read it out loud.
Roy and Mark. I've got to really watch them two guys on comments. Carlos asked if I'd seen Mike on TV, and I said I did at the Capitol riot. No, not hardly. Carlos said, yeah, he was the guy with the chicken mask and leopard
Leotards.
Carrying jalapenos, man. That was my pepper spray, Come on, man. Patty Joe says you hadn't smelled his food yet. So,
and then he said, better try bacon in it.
Yeah, liver and onions with some bacon, man.
Oh.
My mom and dad, they tricked me. I guess they probably did a lot of people. I come home from school one day and there was what looked to me like a little piece of steak laying there, and I chomped into that, and wow. But I do like liver and onions now. But man, that was really child abuse, I think.
It was a weekly staple with my mother. She'd cook out when I was real little, and it was sit at the table till it was gone. I had a wiener dog that wouldn't eat it.
Oh, really? That's bad if a wiener dog won't eat it.
That was a long day. Yeah.
That ain't even right, man. You'd have to throw that out if a wiener dog won't eat it. Hey, got a question. Now this is serious. All right. I know we've been joking, but do you put pineapple on pizza?
Oh, goodness gracious. There will people be upset with this answer, but I know you don't put pineapple on pizza. But my wife I will come home and there will be pineapple on the pizza.
Yeah.
And, she'll put bacon on there too, thinking it's still going to be all right. But no.
Yeah.
I'll pick them off. I don't know what it is about the sugar. And there's a lot of pineapple pizza guys out there, but I just can't do it.
Yeah.
How about you? You pineapple?
My wife has kind of converted me. I mean, Canadian bacon and pineapple.
Me, yeah.
Yeah. Steven says, have you ever tried chicken liver pate?
I hadn't tried it down when I was in North Texas. So there was a lot of joints that had the fried livers, which wasn't too bad. And they also had the fried gizzards, and I liked those. Those were pretty good.
Chicken gizzards.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I like chicken gizzards now.
Yeah, I thought they were good.
Yeah, no doubt about that. What's in your opinion, what's the best type of cheese?
Man, all of it, but I like that hot pepper cheese probably.
Hot pepper?
Best. Yeah, pepper jack. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Carlos, I guess we're all
you're listening to
I guess we're all
trying it.
Yeah, Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to put this on here. I'm only gonna do it real quick.
I've seen it.
Yeah. So anyway. Oh, mercy.
That's funny.
Well, we're going to get ready and wind down here a little bit. I got a couple more quick questions for you, but if you was arrested with no explanation, what would your friends or family assume you had done?
Oh, there's no telling. Man, I don't know. That's a weird question. I hope it never happens, but
some bacon.
I don't know. It man, I'm clueless on that one. That was a good question.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I hope it doesn't happen though.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I'd even call them.
Yeah.
Just wait it out until they come looking for me.
Yeah. Probably took somebody's bacon and took off running with
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, man, you've been a real good sport. We certainly appreciate you being with us and everything. And I just want to say to everybody in the chat section, we appreciate everybody being here with us. Got just a couple quick questions for Mark before we go. But what would you say to your audience or to our audience here or to your subscribers or anything?
Yeah, I just want to thank most, a lot of these people that I've seen going across there. I've got to comment here a little bit with lately, and I just want to thank y'all for subscribing. And I like all your channels, and I know there's a lot of people I'm not subscribed to. I've seen on here tonight. I'm going to check out, and definitely want to give a shout out to Behind the Garage Barbecue. When I did my first video, I didn't have tags on it. I didn't know what I was doing, and out of nowhere, Craig commented and kind of helped me through some things. That was pretty solid, and give him a fist bump right there. Behind the Garage Barbecue, good guy.
Yeah, sure is. I like Craig, and that's awesome, man. If there's anything I can ever do for you, you've got my phone number, you've got my email. Just shoot me a text or a message or whatever, and we'll be glad to help you in any way we can. And that goes for everybody in the chat room there too. I'll do whatever I can to help you in any way I can. We certainly appreciate everybody being here. Once again, if you've not been over to Mark's channel, be sure and go over and check out his videos. Give him a like and subscribe if you like his channel and everything, and give him some encouragement and everything. And likewise, myself, if you've not been to mine, we appreciate you coming over to Mr. Cast Iron and taking a look around, and if you'd like to be on this show, if anybody's in here, if you've not ever been on this show, shoot me an email. I guess I need to put my email up there, don't I? Probably.
Mike, can I say one more thing? I just want to, if everybody would throw, just a thumbs up out to Mike and his wife. I had troubles all week. Our internet went down and everything, and he communicated. And he just goes above and beyond to get this show on, help us all out there. And please keep his wife in prayers with that blood clot. That's going to be, she can use those prayers. And just thanks for having me on, Mike. I appreciate it.
Well, you're quite welcome, man. You're a good guy, and I really relish the fact that we're friends. And I mean, it's not going to stop here. We're going to just continue on, and certainly appreciate you and appreciate everybody here in the chat room with us. And
my phone died, and I couldn't say thank you, but tell everyone thank you.
Yeah, Teresa's phone died, and she couldn't tell everyone thank you, but she says thank everyone for your thoughts and prayers for her. She's still got a good ways to go yet, and we're just taking it day by day, but she's doing a lot better. So we certainly appreciate that. Hey, we're going to get off here. You guys have a great day. We appreciate you. If you're able to come in tomorrow night, we're going to have Lars Kitchen with us, and like I said, go over and check Mark out. We'll see you guys later. Take care. God bless you. We'll see you.